So go ahead and share it. I'm waiting for it to come up. Okay, it's live, so you could go ahead and share it.
I am your host, Latasha. Watch out now, LCL Show. It's the LCL Show. It's the LCL Show.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I am your host, Latasha. Watch out now. Do us a favor. We got Miss Ashely Walker in the building, you guys. Do us a favor. Go ahead and like and share this live. Share, share, share. We're going to have an amazing show for you guys tonight. And those of you who definitely didn't make it to the grand opening, oh my goodness. Watch out now. We're going to get into all that. So go ahead, like and share this live. Thank you guys for being so patient. Share, 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 share. We appreciate you guys coming on, tuning in with us tonight. We're gonna have a phenomenal show, and I'm ready to go ahead and get into it. Watch out now, because I know Miss Walker got other things going on, and I want to go ahead and get the scoop real quick. Go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring Miss Ashely Walker on to the LCL show. Watch out now, how's it going, baby girl? We go ahead and unmute you real quick. I think you have to unmute your mic.
Okay. There we go.
All right. There you go. There you go. Somebody said something, girl. How's it going, Miss Ashely?
How are you? It's going well. No complaints on this end. So I'm sitting outside in front of our building. So I'm going to give you a disclaimer now. People might walk up and ask questions and, so if you see me looking. So 2 people already stopped as I've been sitting out here already. So just quick disclaimer. But thank you for having me on your show today.
It's an honor. It's a pleasure. Thank you for. This was so last minute. I hit her up. I'm like, Ashely, I got to bring you up for the LCL show, and she was like, okay, but this is and I know you have a lot going on. So thank you so much for just giving me the pleasure to even just be in your presence. So I want to get into it. I got my show card. Watch out now, because I have some questions. And you who are watching, we're gonna go ahead and post the. If you guys have any comments or any questions, go ahead and post them, because they're gonna pop up on the screen along with your picture. So watch out now. All right, Miss Ashely, let's get into it. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
everything, girl. I know that's your baby. That's everything. Oh my goodness. So how do it feel?
I feel slightly accomplished. Saturday was, super big in my head. So to get through that, to kind of fine tune the logistics, I feel much better. But so far so good. We're just gonna take it a day at a time. That's all we can do is take it a day at a time. But we feel good.
Watch out now. I am so happy to even hear that. I'm happy to hear everything that's going on. And you know what? And I want to be perfectly honest, you guys. I had no clue. I did not know Ashely before this whole big old thing. But because of the love, Ashely, and the support and the community, how they came together and made you known. I was like, I know not only myself, but a few other people, because I was interviewing people and I was like, do you know her person? They was like, no, I just see it and I'm here to support. So, I mean, kudos to you and thank you so much for, like I said, for having us, everybody who didn't know personally, to be a part of this journey. So now, first off, let's get started on behind the scenes. What was it like behind the scenes? First thing, Smoothie Me Please.
So this Smoothie Me Please concept is a partnership with Riviera Beach Community Redevelopment Agency. And so it was an incubator program that was launched in 2018. Wow. So people don't know that we've been working on this for a very long time. So pretty much the city of Riviera Beach, they had this building and they put out an RFP and said that anybody who wants the building can come and compete for it. So you had to submit a proposal and then you had to go through interviews and the whole nine. And so I was selected the winner after the entire process. So that was back in 2018 when they awarded me the building. It just took a long time to, get the build out done because it is in partnership with a government agency. So things take time. Wow. And so, so it took a while.
Wow, I would have never known, because people don't know the behind the scenes. So you actually had to compete against other business owners who wanted that property as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. It wasn't handed to me. So I submitted a 90-page proposal that I did myself. And then I went and did the interviews by myself. And I took my mom along just so she can kind of see what went on behind the scene. But yeah, everything, you had to get it from the muscle, get it from the bottom.
Right.
And I think I beat out the second place person by like 115 points. So it was a pretty convincing lead.
Yeah. Oh, I thought somebody said something. Girl, how was it? Like, was you nervous? Like,
no, I wasn't nervous because I had prepared for it for such a very long time. When the time came, it was game time. So somebody's walking up. Hi, we're closed right now. We opening tomorrow at 7:30. Yeah, at 5:30. Thank you.
I love it, you guys. She's working while she's in the interview. That is what we call multitasking. Watch out now. So you beat out so many others, and then 100 points just ahead of the person who was in second place. And what was it like the day that you got? What, it was an email, a phone call, or what was it?
Honestly, and I say this every time I talk about the process, I was so prepared that I knew I had won. I mean, the spirit had told me that it belonged to me. So I was just waiting. I had done the work, so it wasn't a surprise. When it came, I was like, okay, boom, next step. What's next? So it wasn't a surprise. It was just like, all right, cool, you executed. Let's go to the next thing.
Next.
Yeah, that's
kind
of how it was.
That's what I'm talking about. So you mean to tell me you had the faith? Not only do the faith, because a lot of people say they got the faith, but you actually put in the work. Not only that, hold on, I ain't even finished yet. Not only did you put in the work, you had the confidence, girl. The confidence that I won. I am the winner.
So the thing about it is, since it was a government program, I'm heavy into city politics. So I'm heavy into what goes on in Riviera Beach. I'm a volunteer. I watch the council meetings. I go to council meetings. I have my input on issues. So with that being said, I was aware that the opportunity was coming before it came. So by the time that people on the outside, had heard about it, I was already 50% done because I knew it was coming. I had been watching. I had been working. So, it is, you got to wake up early to beat me. You got to wake up real early to beat me. And I say that in the most, organized, the most determined manner,
Right.
I work my ass off. So,
And look, the fruit of your labor, honey, like literally the fruit of your labor. Watch out now. I love it. So now, how did you come up with the name? Like Smoothie Me Please. When I hear that, I'm like,
honestly, it was a time where the "Me Please" little catchphrase was trending, so people were like, margarita me please or tequila me please, and everybody, my culture was putting on the "Me Please," and I was like, ooh, got it, smoothie me please, yeah.
So you caught the trend while it was trending, and you just
I thought it was cute. I thought it was really, really cute.
very catchy. Like I said, Smoothie Me Please. Like, yes, watch out now. Give me right now, please. I love the please on there, and it's also a mannerism thing, that teaches the youth and everything. So I like that. I like that you put that please on there. So watch out now, because a lot of people just take their last name and Smoothie Me Walker. You could have did,
I did go through a notebook full of names. I tested on everybody. I got, I jotted it down, got it, voted on my family, got it down to 10. And then I was like, all right, Spirit, lead me to which one is the best one. So that was catchy.
Yeah, so it wasn't no rock, paper, scissors. It was just like, everybody, you kind of check with everybody. How this sound? How that sound?
Like, how does this roll off your tongue? Does this sound good coming off your tongue? And they're like, yeah, that sounds good.
So what was it before the Smoothie Me Please? What was it before that? Like the one that was like coming neck to neck with that one?
Ooh, so we were gonna go with Palm Beats, a play on Palm Beach. So we're gonna do like Palm Beats with like a tropical tree design. Palm Beats was one. Riviera Juicery was one. It was tons. It was tons. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been good because that's still. But I must say, I wanted to hear, the other ones just to see how I would react to them. But I still like the Smoothie Me Please. I still like that one. So watch out now. I want to thank everybody from even coming out to support you. I want to thank the city from getting together because united we stand. I even took the pleasure of coming out there. I was like, I have to meet her before the show. I want to go out and support and show my love. And you were so welcoming. Even though you was being pulled here, you were being pulled there, you still like acknowledge everybody as much as you could. And I love that, your energy, your attitude, everything. Even the people you have working for you. Who was the guy who was handing out the popsicles with the little I need to know his name.
So that was impromptu. That was my uncle. He just was like, he let the person whose station it was take a break. He's like, I got it. I looked and saw him. I'm like, oh God, what's going on over there?
It's funny. Family girl.
That's so funny.
But he did a good job and he had me laughing and I love his attitude. I loved it, honey. And he had your back 100%. He wasn't playing no games, honey. He was holding the baby and doing business. I told my niece, I said, go get a popsicle. She said, it ain't no popsicle, TT. It's a freeze pop. And then I was like, it's a popsicle. He was like, it's a freeze pop. I was like, no way.
Yeah. My entire family was hands on deck. Even people that we didn't even have slated to work. We ended up meeting everybody. I'm like, oh, you got to get back here. I look back, it was uncles back there. I'm like, oh,
they
didn't plan for, but they jumped in.
I love that. I love that. Shout out to your family. And I wanted to even ask you a question about that. It's kind of like down the road, but I want to go ahead and get into it while we're touching on the topic. Like, how big of a role did your family play? And I noticed you posted something a few weeks back and you were showing how your dad was really hands-on and involved into your whole project. Like, what was that like?
So my dad is pretty much the silent business partner, unofficially, because he's pretty much my go-to on everything hands-on. So I've been running a cart for about 5 or 6 years by myself. And so my dad is the one to teach me how, to drag the cart on the car, how to, unpack, unload, and he's Mr. Fix It. So he's the first go-to for sure. Within all of this. And then my mom is now here in the kitchen, so she's going to be managing the kitchen along with my sister. my cousin. So it's a complete family venture. And I wanted to hire family because I know they have my back. And I know that in my absence, they're gonna run this business I'm standing right here, you know. So they have my trust, I have their trust, and it's gonna be perfect. And plus, we all live right here in the area, so everybody can get to work on time. So
watch out now, that part, security. I loved it. And like I said, they were so hands on. They had your back. I mean, everything was really, really nice. Now, getting prepared for the grand opening, what was that like? What, because I have a wedding coming up, so I can only imagine what you were going through behind the scenes.
So I'm a notepad brainstormer type person. Like everything goes in my notebook. If it doesn't make my notebook, I'm not gonna remember it. So I pretty much live by my notebook for these last, couple weeks. And it's just strategic, being up all night, making sure, that certain things need to happen first the next day. And extremely organized. And then being able to outsource people to do things for you. So I think that was the best thing. Instead of me trying to do everything, I outsourced. I gave everybody something that they could do to make sure that it came seriously. And then I took my stepmom and made her basically the coordinator of everything outside. And my mom was the coordinator of everything inside. And he's like, don't call me. Whatever issues you have, you either call the person on the inside or the person on the outside.
That's right.
And so it worked. It worked well.
So everybody stayed on their due diligence. Everybody stayed on their job.
Everything that we wanted to happen happened. Everything was executed.
What are you doing? Watch out now. So look, when I was there, I had the chance to actually go over your menu, which we're gonna go ahead and post. And I just want you to briefly talk in the background because I'm gonna be asking you some questions while I'm gonna post the menu. So there it is, you guys. That is the smoothie menu. Now, how did you come up with some of these names? This is so nice and unique.
Well, obviously I wanted to just pay tribute to some of the areas in our neighborhood that are known for some of the most, violent things or some of the most negative things. And every time you hear about these certain neighborhoods, you don't hear anything good, associated with it. And so I kind of wanted to use these names and put some color behind it, put life behind it, put health behind it. And I was very, strategic about, about the way something looks or the color that it was. And then I thought about some of the old neighborhoods that aren't here anymore and how much fun we used to have in those neighborhoods. And I just wanted to pay homage to, those places in the city that we grew up on.
Right. Oh my God. Like, who would have ever thought to put together a business and then still representing your city in the process? I love that because I was looking at some of the names. I'm like, how did she come up with some of these names? Like, where did this come from? This is so
some of my favorite ones. So the SF, obviously we know, historically some of the things that happen on SF, but SF, we made it a creamy avocado bowl, and it's avocado, mango, and coconut. And just the color and the cream and the texture, it makes me feel good about the SF. And I'm from Monroe Heights. And so I named my favorite item. I named my favorite item the Monroe. And so that's our acai bowl. So much flavor and power. I just want to give my neighborhood, some shine.
And you did that. Watch out now, because I was asking some of the people who were, because I didn't have the chance to stand in the extra long line. Watch out now. And so I was asking some of the people, like, what are you drinking? And they would tell me the names. That's how I found out about the names before I actually got hold to your menu. And I was like, wow. And they remember, and they were excited. Watch out now. We got some more people in the background.
I'm live on the show. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Watch out now. So,
thank you so much.
I love it.
You deserve it.
Thank you. I'll call you. I'm sorry, but
how do it feel to be famous, girl? Watch out now.
That is not, that's not my thing. That's not my thing. I could easily be in a box somewhere, nobody ever knows. But I do know that I have to use my face for the brand to be what it needs to be, because these people know me. These people raised me, these people coming to the window know my family. They know me. They know my values. They know how I was raised. So I think that's really important when we talk about the story. Everything about Smoothie Me Please is a story.
Wow.
Nothing was thrown together. Nothing just happened by happenstance. No, everything is a story. This is all tied in. This is my experience of Riviera Beach and how I want other people to experience Riviera Beach.
Now, the place that you actually have it at is an actual a famous landmark that you're sitting on. Like, if for those of you who are watching who do not know about the location of Smoothie Me Please, Ashely, give them a little bit of a history lesson right quick. Watch out now.
So Smoothie Me Please was formerly owned by a family, and the name was Dairy Bell. It was a historic ice cream shop, and it was here for about 30 plus years. And so I think the building was empty for about 5 to 7 years since the termination of Dairy Bell. So it had been sitting here, and so the city had decided to do something with it. They wanted to stimulate the economy here in Riviera Beach by putting an incubator program together.
Okay, I love it. So that is a historical landmark that Smoothie Me Please is at, and that's why a lot of people like myself had no issue finding it. I did not have to put it in the GPS. I did not have to do any of that because
with this paint on the wall.
Oh, you can't miss
it. You definitely can't miss it. But you know, we are appreciative for what the history has been, but we plan to do so much more. We plan to have a leg
right here. You don't stop right here.
Not like what we plan to do for the community is going to be far greater than anything this building has ever seen, especially because I'm from this neighborhood and I'm actually doing something for the neighborhood. So I'll tell you this, there won't be a business or an organization in Riviera Beach that will outgive me. Nobody will outgive me when it comes to Riviera Beach, because I don't play by Riviera Beach, and I make sure I prioritize their needs. So we got some good stuff coming up.
I appreciate that. And so therefore we need to stay tuned. So this is just the beginning. The grand opening, you guys, was just the beginning. So if you missed it, make sure you tune in, like, and share this live. And I appreciate everybody. I kind of posted some of the comments. A lot of people were saying congratulations. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. We got Area who said congratulations, Ashely. We got Victoria who says, hey, 561 in the place. I can't wait to try your smoothies. So we got a few people who are representing. I can't see you. I don't know what happened to your camera. Watch out.
I was just on Facebook looking.
So I posted the comments. I don't know. Could you see them on your end? I'm going to do one right here. Trinette, say hey. Bro.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I do see that. Hi, Trinette.
So everybody else coming in who are saying hi. So make sure y'all drop them comments. We got comments say Black Excellence. Yes. Watch out now. That is what's up. So how did it feel seeing all those people out there? Like, let's get into it, girl.
So I'll tell you this story right the night before. So the night before, I sent everybody home. Everybody, everything was done and ready. And so me and my boyfriend, we came back to the shop, and I brought my sage, and, I brought all, everything that I wanted to do to just kind of make sure everything was ready. And so we walked around the building. I was just praying and, just kind of put my expectations out for what I want to happen. And I lie to you not. I went to the front of my building, and it rained. It started to rain. I mean, I had just finished my prayer, and it started to rain. Only on the building.
Really?
And I didn't catch it then. I was like, oh, it's raining. And then by the time I got, what I wanted, and I got to the car, it stopped. And me and boyfriend looked at each other like, whoa, like, was that a confirmation or what? And so we was like, all right, tomorrow's taken care of. Like, in that moment, we knew, in that moment, he's like, I've never experienced anything like that. And I didn't catch it. I was like, wait, did the rain stop? Like, he was like, yo, it just rained right here. Like, we looked around, wasn't no rain nowhere else. Wow. And so that was confirmation to me, like, it's taken care of. Like, don't worry. Like, it's nothing to be worried about. You good. Just you good.
Oh, sitting over here. Okay, watch out now, girl. I'm fighting back tears over here because I'm just so excited and I'm so happy for you. Like, it's just like I love to bring on people, and especially entrepreneurs and business owners, and those are, because like I said myself, I did not know about you. I didn't know about this before everybody, the city came together. So I'm like forever grateful. I am so
Mhm.
thank you, God. Watch out.
Nah, but I mean, there has been so many confirmations that God has sent, like so many, to
Yeah.
let me know that was even in alignment. I'm like, should I be doing this? Should I not be doing this? Let me know. And so I would say like 3 months up into opening, and I'm a natural detox person. Like I detach from everything when there's something I'm really trying to accomplish. So, and 30 days out or 90 days out, I'm letting everybody know, like, this is my quiet time. Don't, no offense, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm not hanging out. I'm not partying. I'm not doing anything like that, because I need to be able to hear. So much so that I might not even listen to music, or, because I really needed to hear what it was that I was supposed to be doing. And so it was so many critical decisions happening in that time. It's just like, nah, I don't even want to talk on the phone after 8 o'clock, because I need to be able to hear. I need to know that my thoughts are my thoughts, and these contribute to the decisions that I need to make. So that's how strict I am. But that's how clear I want it to be about, coming down to things I should have on the menu. Like, oh, that stuff is critical. Everything is super critical. And I didn't take it lightly. Like, I doubled down, and I was still, and I just wanted to hear.
Oh my God. Like I'm sitting up here learning, because that is actually one of my prayers. And it's funny that you touched exactly on that, because that is actually one of my prayers. I get up 5 o'clock in the morning every day, every day. And I because I want to hear, and I ask for that hearing. I want to, block out me, and I want to hear clearly. So thank you for
That's my ritual too. I get up at 5 a.m.
look at
every
that.
morning. I work out, but I tell people all the time, I get up and I go to the gym, but I don't go to the gym necessarily to work out, or it's a ritual now. I feel that the word or the download that I need is at the gym. I know it sounds weird, but that's my way to get active. And I can lay in my bed and I don't hear it. But
Wow.
if I get up and I go to where God has told me to go, like go to where I told you to go, or stay true to the routine that you have set for yourself, and you'll get your download. And I literally, and I wrote about this on Facebook. And so I did this story with Channel 5, and I'm in the gym every morning at 5, and I never really pay attention to anything. But obviously the reporter stopped by, and he was like, I'm gonna run a story on you. So I happened to be looking, I saw him up. I was like, oh, that's the reporter that's gonna do the story.
Wow.
What I didn't know is that after the story, they used a clip of it in their morning promo. So when Channel 5 is promoing their morning team, they use a little clip before the interview had launched. And I was on a treadmill, and I looked up and I saw it. I was like, oh man.
Oh my.
I'm like, God, you just trying to take me out today. So
you didn't know they did that?
I didn't know, and I was doing my morning worship on the bike, and I was just singing my songs and getting my spirit right. And I looked up, and I was like, "Oh God, like I'm covered, like I'm good. All I gotta do is kind of execute."
Oh my goodness! Like, because I know a lot of people who are watching right now was like the gym, but how you went into it and you broke it out. Listen, obedience.
Better than sacrifice.
Oh my God, I can't stress it enough. And it might be some of the weirdest things that you like, that can't be. But yes,
it don't make sense sometimes.
Oh, girl,
it don't.
But
God is like, go. You said you was gonna wake up 5 o'clock in the morning to work out. Go. When you get there, I got a word for you.
Oh goodness, right where you needed to be at too. So I love that. Is deep, Ashely, and I love it. Shout out to Channel 5 for even capturing that moment. Did you know they captured that moment? Like, did you know they had captured that clip of you on the treadmill?
No. So I'm saying I was on the treadmill, and they weren't airing my interview, but they used the interview like 5 days before they actually released it, and they put it in the clip, and it was like, Channel 5 morning team, the best morning team, and it had my clip right after it. Like, I'm like, wait, you using my clip to promote your morning show? Like, yo.
Oh my goodness. So how do it feel to have them blessings coming through the roof like that? Watch out now.
It doesn't surprise me. Like I told you, I'll work my ass off. Like I work, and I try to do good by people. I try to be good, do well by people. And so it doesn't surprise me. It's time. It's time. I have been in the business for a long time, pretty much taking my profits, reinvested in the business. So it's time for this thing to bust wide open. It is time.
And it did just that. I mean, I know it exceeded a lot of people's expectations. When I tell you, I just knew it was nobody but God. I knew it was nobody but God. And then the thought that came to my head was like, we can do this. Like when we come together, we can make a big noise like this. Like, we can really do this. I love it, Ashely. And thank you so much for your obedience. Thank you for bringing us Smoothie Me Please, because there are hardly any smoothie places around. There's, that we can go to that has that support in the city, like how you're supporting the city.
And it came together so beautifully. Like, I knew that it would, because in my mind I saw this, but whoa, just to walk around, and if you were driving by, you couldn't help but say, what is, like, it's beautiful. It was beautiful. I look at the pictures like, whoa.
Me too.
It was nice. You took a beautiful picture. I said, she coordinated her outfit.
I did, girl.
I know you did. It was beautiful.
But you know what? And let me tell you about that outfit. I have never worn it before. I ordered it, right? When I seen it, I ordered it, but the colors were so loud when I got it. I was like, they didn't seem this loud on the website. So I was like, I don't know. I left that thing hanging up for months, Ashely. When I seen your colors, I was like, I'm going out here to this thing, and I'm gonna wear her colors. And somebody even said, "Are you the mascot?"
That's so funny. It was beautiful. I looked at your picture. I don't even know if I'm sure you have it, but I was like, oh my God. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. And speaking of pictures, we're gonna actually go ahead and do a share with you guys some pictures that we have. Ashely had the pleasure of sending me some. She sent me some pictures, and I also took some myself. So I didn't want to be really long with it, but I wanted to play some pictures. So just stand by for me real quick, Ashely. I'm gonna mute your mic real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and post these pictures. Okay? Watch out now. Oh my God, they were beautiful. Let me bring you back on. There you go. You can hear me? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So thank you so much for sharing those pictures with me. I just really got emotional. I was like, God, come on now. About me, let's do this.
I told myself, I said, nah, you're going to do all your crying before you get to this grand opening. So I made sure I did all my crying. I think the most emotional part for me was the morning ceremony. That was pretty, that was amazing. But for the most of it, I kept it together. But that morning part, I had a friend, she came and sang at the ribbon cutting ceremony, and just hearing the words from the mayor and the city manager, CRA director, and the commissioners from my city, whom have worked with me for so long, just to kind of hear them, say some things. I'm like, oh, so they got me just a little bit.
It happens, but those are tears of joy. We're allowed to do that. Watch out now. So now I want to ask you this: what's next on the horizon? Like, what do we have coming up next?
So next for me, I just want to kind of get through. I want to get through a couple, like 60 days smooth without me being here. That's most important. So just to make sure that the operations here are good, and then next we want to launch the nonprofit sector of the business so that we can start, these community initiatives that we really want to put into play before the next school term starts. So there are some things that I want to do in the Riviera Beach schools. So just kind of getting that stuff structured up.
Okay.
Hold on one
Watch
second.
out now.
Thank you so much.
Stopping by. Look at that.
Thank you.
I love it. Oh my goodness. So
Oh,
let me see.
okay. Go ahead.
I love it. I love it. They just you warned us. You warned us. Damn, I'm sure people gonna be stopping by. They already had started before we started the interview. So watch out now. I love it. Now I have another question before we start wrapping it up. Is what advice do you have for others who are watching your journey and maybe don't know how to prioritize? And I know you went over that already. You wrote everything down, but what advice do you have for others? Like, what is the strongest advice you have?
Especially for entrepreneurs just starting out, get a mentor for one. Get a mentor, someone who is doing business, not somebody who talks about business. Somebody who can really, teach you, and then prepare like crazy on your end, so that you can really tap into the benefit of having a mentor. There's nothing worse than having someone agree to work with you and then you don't come prepared. So be prepared, do your research, know your industry, so that when you step to you can position yourself to get help. But if you haven't done the work on your end, people ain't going to help you. They want to help somebody who's already moving towards their goal. So just be the best at be the best at whatever level you are, so somebody will willingly come along, snatch you up, and teach you the game. I just feel like a lot of people are unprepared. They have big dreams, they have big goals, but they're unprepared. So be prepared. That is the one thing that set me apart from everything. I did my research. I knew what the hell I was talking about. I had my plan. I had numbers. They might not have been true numbers, but it was my attempt to kind of show like, okay, this is what I plan to happen. So just go deep in your research. And I will say, when you're ready, the teacher will appear.
Wow.
So if you feel like you haven't been helped, it might be because you haven't done enough for for yourself, for the teacher to come along, if that makes sense.
Oh, it makes plenty of sense. And then it goes on, help those who wants to help themselves first. So I totally agree. And I learned that in business class that, nobody don't want to help you if you ain't bringing nothing to the table. You just, words. Put that thing down, plain paper, write it down. If you have a vision, write it down, make it plain.
And then talk about it. People have so many ideas and they think that first of all, there's no value in an idea. Like, it's the execution part, but you got to talk about it. For one, for you to get comfortable talking about it, you to know what you're talking about. But two, for somebody to know that they can help you. So many people sitting on ideas and they want to keep to themselves. You need to talk about it so somebody can help you.
Come on. It'll be that very person who you least expected that you tell that story to. I'm telling you, because I'm watching it happen, and then you're here as a living testimony talking about it. There are people out here, there are resources. Don't worry about that. Just get the vision, talk about it, and like you said, execute it. Watch out now.
I'm gonna go get my Sam's card and go to Sam's to see if they have a permanent container.
Okay.
I got Charmaine writing down everything that's in the store so we can make an inventory list. So
Okay.
it'll be easy for us to pick up stuff.
Okay. Sorry.
So look, we know that you are busy and we know that you have everything going on, and we just thank you so much for your love and support and taking the time out to just give us a little bit behind the scenes of Smoothie Me Please. You guys, all the information is strolling down at the bottom. We got the phone number, we got the hours of operation, we have the address down there. So if you need to find the location, if you're not familiar with the landmark that she's sitting on, everything is at the bottom. So make sure you guys stop by, get a smoothie. The hours of operations are there. The phone number is there. And Miss Ashely Walker herself, she is very kind and loving. So make sure if you hit her up if you have any questions that have not been answered tonight. then I'm pretty sure she'll be more than happy to assist you with that. So watch out now. Ashely, thank you so much for coming on the LCL show and giving all of us a little bit of inside scoop of Smoothie Me Please.
Thank you so much for having me. I know it's kind of rough because I got so much going on, but I did want to take the time out and to honor this interview with you, and just thank you for thinking of me. And we could definitely do it again some other time, or whenever you're ready. Just let me know. We could do it again.
Watch out now, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other platforms who want a piece of you too.
I
So
know, and so I haven't honored anybody but yours. I'm like, I don't have time. I was like, and so I'm looking. I'm like, oh man, she gonna make some people mad. I am gonna get around to doing some more, but I just want to get things off and running smoothly though.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure they all understand. But I thank you for having the LC come up and down. Watch out now. That favorite. Okay. Thank you so much, Ashely. You guys, make sure you stop by Smoothie Me, please. And we're gonna go ahead and let you go because I see everybody stopping by, and I know you have things to do. And thank you so much once again for coming on the LCL show. Now, if you know any other business owners, entrepreneurs, or those who are diamond in the rough, who don't nobody know about, who want some exposure, or who the LCL show can give a contribute to, send them out. Send them my way because that's what I do. It's not about me, it's about us. United we stand.
Okay, no problem.
Watch out now. So you're gonna go ahead and just say your good due diligence to the audience, everybody who's watching right now.
Hi, we open tomorrow, a Tuesday at 7:30. We close at 5:30. We're at 2635 Broadway. Please come by. We're running our full menu tomorrow. We have waffles and bacon. We're gonna have grip bowls. We got avocado toast, and of course, we have about 10 to 13 smoothies. So it's a lot going on. Be patient. Just come and support, and we appreciate you.
Watch out now. Thank you so much, Ashely, and always remember, watch out now, girl. Stay blessed, my love. Mwah. I see you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the LCL show. That was Miss Ashely Walker, the owner of Smoothie Me Please. And all her information is at the bottom. So you guys make sure you stop by. Not only is she offering smoothies, she got a full menu, sounds like. So watch out now. I love it. And thank you guys for tuning in to the LCL show. But before we go, I want to go ahead and let you know what we have coming up. So tomorrow we have a show coming up with Miss Leah, the CEO of the Healing Crowns, you guys. And if you do not know her, she specializes and she has products, a lot of products that actually helps your hair grow. I've seen some miracles. I'm like, girl, you must got some miracles in those bottles. Watch out now. So we're going to get the scoop with her tomorrow. So make sure you tune in. We will be live at 7:30. Also, do not forget we have a vision board event coming up, you guys. So make sure you get your early birds tickets. And yes, I will be one of the cooks and I will be one of the hosts. So make sure you go ahead and stop in. We're going to have a really good time. And you're going to also get a chance to share your vision and why is it that you chose the vision that you chose. And do not forget we have the walk that'll be coming up every week. We're going to try to do an episode on the walk, and this is a judge-free zone where you're able to come in and comment and get some inspiration. So don't forget about that. So thank you guys, everybody who's tuning in tonight. Thank you for everybody who shared, everybody who commented. Thank you to Miss Ashely, and we're going to go ahead and call it a quit. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like and share this live. And if you have a show idea, or if you know somebody who have a business or a show idea or a brand, we're always looking for good talent. And make sure you let them know. Hit up the LCL show. Be our guest. Go to lclfit.com. Those of you who are on your weight loss journey, oh my God, I have so many testimonies that I haven't even been able to post them because it's just been a lot going on my end. But yes, we have a lot of testimonies about the LCL products, you guys. They are working, and I know they work because, of course, I just had a baby and I did it myself. Watch out now. So thank you guys for tuning in. Like it and share this live. Like I said, don't forget the events, and we will be live with you guys tomorrow as well. So before we go, I want to go ahead and I'm going to post this too. So those of you who do not know about the LCL Slimming Cream, you guys, this is one of the best slimming creams. So make sure you go to lclfit.com and order your slimming cream today. is actually on sale right now. So those of you who order and take advantage of the sale, we're offering $5 off. So watch out now. But that's it for me tonight. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, subscribe to me on YouTube, also on Instagram at lclfit.com. That's my website. Instagram is Latasha_lifestyle, and we're Latasha Conscious Lifestyle on YouTube. So thank you guys for tuning in. Good night, and don't forget to watch out now, security.
Your host Latasha. Watch out now, LCL Show. It's the LCL Show. It's the LCL Show. Watch out. LCL Show. Watch out now. We're coming through the roof. We're coming through the roof. We're coming through the roof. Security. We're coming through the roof. We're coming through the roof. We're coming through the roof. Security. Watch out now. Watch out now. Watch out now. Security. Watch out now. Watch out now. Watch out now.